Geeks. In this episode, we'll be talking about what TV shows we've been watching, upcoming movies, and things get a little real as we give a peek behind the curtain. So get ready and hold on to your pants. I keep telling you to wear a freaking belt, and you never do. What are you, too good for a belt? Well, hold on tight, because this is Geek Eclectic.
Let's go!
Welcome, one and all, to Geek Eclectic. My name is Stu.
I'm Nick.
I thought you were going to add something to that.
I felt nothing else needed to be added to that one.
I'm Nick.
End of sentence. That's a show. Let's wrap it up.
That's it. See you later, everybody. It's been real. So how you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. You know?
Doing good?
Yeah. About to start school up again.
All right, yeah. Now, what are you going for school again? Because some people out there don't know.
Private.
Might not know anything.
Nursing right now.
Oh, okay.
Did 5 or 6 years on an ambulance, and now I decided that I feel like taking my talents
To South Beach.
to a hospital that'll pay me about triple what my base salary was, and that's without working overtime. So 2 years, and I'll be doing that.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's step 1 at least. Step 2, going for my psychology degree. For my master's actually in psychology.
Moving on up.
That's right, sir.
All right. Awesome.
But yeah, that's a little stressed right there.
I can imagine.
How's your week going?
It's good, man. For anyone that doesn't, you guys don't know, I am a graphic designer by trade. By night.
By trade.
By night, I'm a podcaster, an eclectic podcaster of geeks, I would say. Yeah.
Sure, that sounds... And I may have just hit the off on the recording button.
Great job.
It's good. It's a good step right there, I think.
Oh my gosh.
I'm glad we noticed it within like the 5 minutes that we've been talking since then.
We just like went on for a long ass time.
I shifted how I was sitting and click.
Oh man.
Shit.
Well, before that, I was explaining how I'm a graphic designer and
And I'm a student.
Yeah. And this is Geek Eclectic for those who are just tuning in.
You can reach us at geekecpodcast@gmail.com.
And so we made a decision that we would do the show
On YouTube.
on YouTube. Yeah.
It's I'm not gonna lie, it's because I'm cheap.
So, yeah, well, we both are.
Well, yeah,
We're both cheapskates.
But the first thing for us is, what's the point of having a very nice, very well groomed, very well tamed podcast that's being paid for by us when
You don't have
no
any
one's
listeners.
listening?
Yeah,
no one.
zero.
Up to now, no one's listened. You know why no one's listened? Because we haven't put them all up yet, nor have we put... I think we just finished uploading one today.
Yeah, episode 1.
Episode 1 is up today.
So check it out at youtube.com/The Geek Eclectic. Geek Eclectic was taken. Whoever is out there who has that, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I couldn't find it, honestly. Even went there, and it was just like, no.
Yeah.
So, The Geek Eclectic. Find us on YouTube.
There you go.
But, yeah, we figured let's keep this going for a bit on YouTube.
Yeah.
And when we actually get a decent group of followers, we get a decent group of listeners, we get a decent group of fans, which, let's be honest, I like considering people that listen to this as listeners because it's an accurate description.
Yeah.
Once we get some more viewership, once we get a little bit of community growing,
Yeah.
we're going to take everything, throw it at iTunes, and say, hey, bring it, bitch.
Exactly. And we'll eventually make that move to iTunes and having, going to a traditional podcast format.
One that you can actually get on your phone in the little podcast app if you've got an iPhone. Or, I don't know. I don't have anything other than the iPhone. So I'm going to say that way. But
if you want to listen to the show, you can, listen obviously on YouTube. We're going to see if we can make the links or the episodes downloadable. And you can actually do that by going to our kind of like our makeshift website for now. It's geekecpodcast.wordpress.com. Hopefully we'll probably get a .com in the future.
Well, yeah, if the followers and the fellowship and, of the ring come together for this, then
Precious.
Then of course we will. Absolutely.
You bet your ass.
Not sure if that's Phyllis Diller or what there, but okay.
I don't know. Trying to go for
Schmeagol. That was better.
That was a lot better.
There we go.
Okay.
You son of a bitch.
Let's be on Schmeagol. All right. So, first thing we want to talk about tonight, what was that again? Because I'm not going to lie. I mean, we covered the whole podcast and why we're on YouTube instead.
Yeah.
To which anyone that's actually listening already knows this.
Okay, let me just say this. I just want to interrupt you real quick. Again, this might not be real quick.
No, it's not going to be.
But
everyone that's listening, just time out on him. I'm going to do a Zach Morris timeout. I've heard this a few times already. It's never the same. It's always fairly depressingly entertaining. So I'm just going to let him go for a bit right now. Enjoy.
Well, all right. So we initially wanted to set up the show on a traditional podcast format, and in doing that, you have to create an RSS feed and that kind of thing, and I knew nothing about podcasts. The only thing I knew about podcasts was listening to them and downloading them and listening to them. Mm-hmm. So actually going through the process, holy shit. All I'm going to say. It is, I didn't realize how much work it is. And I'm just like, looking at watching videos, reading articles, and oh my God, I know so much more about podcasting than I ever wanted to.
And luckily, I've remained as vapid in relation to this as I could.
Oh, we're getting your ass to learn this shit, so you better get ready.
I'm sure we will, but at the same point, right now, I'm blissfully ignorant comparatively.
Oh.
I don't know what the hell an RSS feed means. I'm perfectly okay with that.
Don't ask me, but I don't want to remember.
There we go. You're blocking it out.
I'm blocking it out. Yeah, I'm traumatized. But yeah, so hopefully we can get it up there one day. It's just we can get it. That's what she said.
Sorry. That's right. I take care of people.
Oh
and
gosh.
I giggle, so that's a good sign.
No. Hopefully we can get it up on iTunes one day, but man, that's just such
a bitch.
It's such a pain. And, I'm sure a lot of podcasters out there know feel the pain.
Yeah, I'm positive.
Because you will feel the pain one day, Nick. You will learn all the ways I will teach you. And you will suffer.
Well, you make it sound like such an enjoyable thing.
I do.
Great.
You're going to love it. Anyways.
I doubt I will. I'll be quite honest. All right,
God.
So what have you been watching lately, buddy? Normally we have a big overall topic we want to chat about, but not going to lie, we've been kind of more focused on just getting this up so anyone can listen
kind
to
of reading about RSS feeds and all that other stuff. But
not me, but you.
Make that me.
Yeah.
And so we're just going to talk about some stuff that we've watched lately, and I guess I'll start it out.
Yeah. Since I did ask the question, like a gentleman.
Very good.
Go first.
Yes, well, I have been watching a lot of different things. One of the shows I've been watching most recently is called The Escape Artist.
Hang on, let me guess. Is it British?
It might be. I
Okay.
don't know. It could be.
Because you are basically, and don't worry, because I am too, a dirty slut for British television.
I'll admit.
They got some good
Totally,
shit.
I totally am. I mean, a lot of the shows that they have, I'm going to say this right now, and many of you might disagree with me, which I don't care.
Or possibly agree like you started saying.
Or you could agree. I think a lot of the shows that are on British television are a hell of a lot better than what we get in the States.
Well, yeah.
I mean, just the writing is probably a hell of a lot better.
There's a little less violence, a little more tits, a lot more
Yeah.
swearing. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
But this show, by leaps and bounds, is probably hell of a lot better than a lot of. It's a mini series, pretty much.
it's Tennant, right?
David Tennant, yeah,
Oh, the Ninth Doctor.
exactly.
FYI, kids, next episode we put out is going to pretty much either be a total review of the brand new Doctor Who series,
Oh yeah.
or it's going to be a commentary. We're not sure yet. We're still deliberating on it because, well, Stu hasn't watched it yet.
I still need to watch it.
Yes.
Apparently, Nick's already seen it, so he's holding it in.
I saw an early release. But it's good.
That's gonna for sure be our next.
That's next week. We're
Yeah.
focusing right now. You saw episode 1 of Escape Artist, right?
I've seen all of them.
You've seen all of them.
Yes.
We're going to cover the first one only because the rest of them you have in your pocket
Yeah.
are spoilery as shit.
I'll give you like a little, kind of an outline of what the show's about, and
Give you
then
a
I'll let you
taste.
guys explore the rest. It's definitely worth a view. Each episode, there's 3 episodes. Each is like an hour. Awesome show. Basically, David Tennant plays one of the top lawyers in London. He's like the number one lawyer in London, and they always come out. They always have these like listings in like newspapers of who's the best, like each year, and he's always number one. And this one woman, I can't remember her name, but she was actually in Doctor Who. She played
Which
the future. The future whatever of remember the spaceship and the London spaceship or whatever.
Yes.
The lady who plays.
Oh, from Flight MP North?
I think yeah. She's the prime minister. She plays
Yes,
the future
she is.
prime minister. That's what I was looking for.
Harriet Jones from Flight LP North.
Oh no, not Harriet
Harriet
Jones.
Jones.
No.
Fucking Harriet Jones.
Wrong.
Boom.
Wrong. I can't remember her name, but she is basically the number 2 lawyer. She's always been voted number 2, never number 1. So she's always, in a sense, she's always like in David Tennant's shadow.
I'm right,
character.
goddammit. I just looked it up.
No, it's not that woman.
Harriet Jones.
No, I said future. Remember they're on the spaceship, the future London. It's in the future.
Oh, during
I think it was
this, you're talking Smith's.
I believe it's
episodes.
with Matt Smith. Yeah.
You're talking the Queen of England.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
the
yeah, I'm
Prime
sorry.
Minister.
I thought it was the Prime Minister, the Queen of England. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I
that's
apologize.
totally different.
I apologize. That's my bad.
She's the bloody queen.
Yeah. Because she's like walking around like wearing a mask or something like that. I can't remember. I don't fucking know. All right, I can't remember.
It's similar. It's a government.
It all blurs together. See, as you said before, it's all gonna blur together.
It's a government official.
Yeah.
I totally see the connection.
It's the Queen. Hello. And she turned into Miss Doubtfire. Anyways.
I like the Queen.
So, in this episode, David Tennant. Just keep going with that.
Apparently, we have a Julia Childs guest starring.
Today, we'll be talking about David Tennant and we'll be cooking shallots and bullshit. With me, Julia Childs, back from the dead. Oh, rest in peace. That was too soon.
No,
Too
it
soon.
wasn't.
Oh, you really hate Julia Childs. You son
No,
of a
she's
bitch.
good. But, she's
Shut up! All right, back to the Escape Artist. We derailed there. So basically, David Tennant's number one lawyer, this woman who played the Queen in Doctor Who.
It sounds more.
That's how we got derailed.
Basically, David Tennant is the cock of the walk.
Basically, he is the guy in this show. I mean, he's the main character. So this other lawyer lady, she's always like living in the shadows of him. She wants to be number one. But basically, David Tennant's the top lawyer. He's a defense lawyer, and his whole thing is he believes that everyone deserves a good defense. Doesn't matter how, horrible, they could have done the most horrible thing and he'll still defend them. Which is what he pretty much does. Yeah. There's a guy who just
Sadly,
does some...
He's got a really high success rate of it, though.
Yeah, he's the best.
Everyone deserves good representation, but sometimes if you really did the crime, you might not deserve to get off so much.
He's like Ric Flair. The best there is, the best there was. The best there ever will be.
That is wrong.
What, just
Ric Flair's
adding Ric Flair?
No, I don't give a fuck about adding Ric Flair. I haven't watched wrestling in a while. I do enjoy Mark Out Loud, but I don't know if Ric Flair's the best. But
wow.
If we get into a discussion about that, it's going to take a while. We'll have a wrestling cast one.
Don't worry.
We will. Don't worry. They're expecting nothing. Don't worry, though. So he's very good. He's fighting the British chick that plays the Queen.
Yeah.
And more or less, how does he meet the big guy? How does the story really culminate? What's it doing to come together on the first episode?
Well, he takes on this case of this guy, and this guy did some really horrible things. But basically murdered somebody. And David Tennant gets him off, and damn it. I just looked over at Nick, and he's just
holding the smile.
Oh God!
They had no idea. I was in my head just laughing when you said.
Oh no! I looked at your face. I looked over at you, and I'm like, "Oh my God!"
God damn it. That's why we're professionals, people. That's why we're professionals.
Far from it, but we try. All right, so the guy is found innocent.
Yes, that's an excellent
there you
way
go.
To put it. It's an exacting, very descriptive.
And after the trial, he wants to shake David Tennant's hand, and David Tennant just looks at the guy, and David Tennant knows that this dude obviously killed those people, and he got him off. He got him off the case. He got him found innocent, and so he's fucking smiling. And look at this asshole over here. I swear to God, I'm gonna find a way to have your ass.
That's not helping.
Al Pacino, everybody. All right. Anyways, so he gets the guy. The guy's innocent, and now because David Tennant didn't shake his hand. He is all pissed about. The guy's like, all right.
He's in a tizzy.
Yeah. So he makes it like. Pretty much, this guy makes it his life mission to make David Tennant, horrible, feel awful, and I'm trying to think what else. So I don't want to give away too much, but some bad things occur. I'll just say that, and it gets very good from there. I'm not gonna spoil it, but. Some people die.
Not spoil anything, but there's death.
Yeah, there's going to be some death. But it's...
Who'd have thought a murderer might kill people?
Yeah, found innocent and...
When he's set free.
Being obsessed with you. But, it is excellent. Definitely worth the view. I found it on Amazon Prime, so if you're on Amazon Prime, check it out there. I'm not sure if it's on Netflix, and I'm sure they'll air it on PBS. I think it was on PBS not too long ago, but check it out. Probably on BBC America too, so definitely check it out.
All right, you were giggling about something else you watched earlier this week that I cannot say. I can't say it. Like, it's just terrible sounding
What?
in my mind. Animal hoarders.
Oh, God.
I cannot. Like, gun to my head, I don't think I could watch that thing.
Okay, I'm going to chalk that one up to my wife, Renee. She wanted to watch
Animal hoarders.
Animal
Jesus
Hoarders.
Christ.
So
Was
I'm
it,
like,
okay, hang on. Was it at least good?
yeah,
was it entertaining to you while you watched it?
Yeah.
I mean, are you going to seek it out again?
No. Well, here's the thing. Every episode, it's the same damn thing. Just copy and paste animal that you're hoarding, and every episode's pretty much the same. The person's got like
It's a fairly niche show, apparently.
70 to 100 cats. It's like, I don't want to get rid of them. I don't want to get rid of my cats. Oh, this is Sunny. This is Furry. This is, they know all the names of the damn cats. They don't want to get rid of any.
I'm happy if I remember people's names like after I meet them.
Yeah.
Like weeks after I meet them.
I mean,
I'm bad at that.
I'm good with more good with faces than names. That's just me. But
Yes, sir, you are more good at faces than names.
yeah, I am.
Indeed you are. I'm actually way better at faces than I am names too. I'll recognize you. I won't know where the hell I know you from half the
I'm like,
time.
oh, yeah.
But I will
You
recognize you.
look really familiar. But
And I'll have a
Yeah.
positive or negative connotation on it too. Like, oh, good person. Oh, fuck.
if you can know the names of 70 to 100 cats, then Jesus.
You
I mean-
might have a problem.
You might have a problem. It's just slightly. But it's just insane. In these people's houses, there's
Shit everywhere.
Yeah, there's just shit everywhere. And the people walk in, there's this the lovely fresh scent of ammonia in the air from all the piss. It's just I don't understand how you could live like that, but they have it in their minds that these animal hoarders that they can half the time it's these people they say, oh well, I can take care of this animal, no one is gonna
Who else
care.
would?
If I get rid of them, they're just gonna get sent to an animal shelter and get put down, and no one else is gonna take better care of them than me.
Are they spaying and neutering their cats?
Fuck no.
Oh, that's the point.
And meanwhile, they say this I'm going to take care of these animals better than anyone else. The animals are just knocking on death's door. They look like shit. It's just oh, I can make them look. I can make it. I can make it all right. No, you can't, because you're walking around in shit. And you can't maintain. Oh my
The cat has
god.
to climb over mounds of shit and other cats.
Yeah, and
Possibly dead bodies. It might be an issue if they need to get to the water bowl. I'm just saying.
no, they'll just eat the owner. Ugh.
Circle of life, man.
Yeah. Oh, there was one dude.
It moves us all
There was one episode. This one guy is just rolling around in a truck
through faith and love.
with faith and love and 20 dogs.
Well, until we find our way.
Yeah, he found his way to his house full of shit. It was, oh my god, this dude, he lived with feral dogs. And he's riding around his truck. His truck, he had to tear the seats out of his truck, all the foam and stuff, because the dogs would eat it, get sick or whatever. So he's riding around just sitting on metal, and he's like, yeah, it gets kind of hot.
Don't train them not to eat the shit.
I
Take
know.
it all away.
I know, or just, don't.
Put some fucking hot sauce on it or something.
Or just don't roll with 20 dogs in your car.
It's probably
In a
a better
truck.
decision to not have 20 dogs in your truck.
Probably, if feral dogs at that.
Little bit.
It's just, yeah, so every episode is pretty much, the same, copy and paste your animal. I'm going to take better care of these dogs than anyone. And then they always have an intervention, with a, a therapist or whatever. And, in some cases, some people can get rid of
Four of these.
Yeah, a couple animals.
63 fucking animals they have.
Yeah, which is
I mean, it's a
amazing.
step.
Yeah.
It's a step.
Just that, man. I understand the hoarding is it's a psychological
It is.
problem.
It's a very well known one too.
Yeah. But there's some episodes that where the people are animal hoarders as well as actual regular hoarders of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like that is the worst. And then they're finding like dead animal bodies and the crap that they hoarded, and
they can't get rid of it. I mean,
oh God! When they find the animal corpse, and it's, oh God, what happened? It's like, well, obviously your creature got stuck inside your crap. / 250 pounds of old newspapers might have suffocating this animal.
Yeah. It would not be good.
God. But yeah, it was. I mean, I will say this. I was entertained. I will say that, entertained. But yeah, it was something else. It was something to watch. So if you've nothing better to do, then check out Animal Hoarders. You'll get a kick out of it.
Where the hell was that anyway?
What, Animal Hoarders?
Yeah.
What? Oh, I watched it on Netflix, but you know what? It honestly looked like something maybe you would see on TLC, but I don't know.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, pretty much. Like all those other like shows, like another one I was watching real quick. It was another reality show.
Of course, because those are awesome.
They're my guilty pleasure. But
are they really?
There's only a couple.
I'm sad.
But no, it was called. It's so bad. It's called Amish Mafia.
Oh,
it is so bad.
Oh fuck.
Oh, it is so. I mean, obviously, so fake, so scripted. I don't know if it's. I mean, I'm sure it's scripted.
Yeah. Whether
you believe there's an Amish Mafia.
I don't believe there's a current mafia. Hey, I fucking missed the mob. Okay, like when the mob was going around and gangs were just bullshit little groups that would get their asses kicked if they stepped out of line.
Yeah.
I kind of missed the mob overall.
Yeah.
I missed the mob because they used, like, some asshole was kicking the shit out of his wife.
Yeah.
Depending on who it was, depending on what was going on, you might get your knees broken. Just saying.
Yeah.
By the friendly neighborhood guy.
Yeah.
Not saying he's anything, not saying he's anybody, you know. Hey, you might have gotten your ass kicked by the people that knew what the fuck was going on.
Yeah. You might end up like Joe Pesci in Casino, just getting beaten with baseball bats and put in the ground.
It happens.
Yeah.
Sure it happened I'm sure it fucking happened before.
I got beat up there with the baseball bats, put in the ground there. It was not pretty.
That was a hybrid right there.
Yeah, it was like it was kind of like Chicago / like
Pesci.
Joe Pesci there.
It sounded like Minnesota.
In case you guys don't know, I'm try to do impressions of there really bad.
It's sounding more like Minnesota.
Yeah. Or Minnesota there,
I
got me with a baseball bat there, there.
/ Canada, you hoser. Anyways, yeah. Well, you go to, I think what's the Amish country out in Pennsylvania? I forgot.
There's Amish country in Ohio.
Well, I know there's in Ohio. Yeah, the show jumps from Ohio to where I can't remember where in Pennsylvania.
There's low riding in their fucking buggies.
Yeah, like one dude almost runs this I'll just give one example from the show, then we'll stop talking about it. But
can you feel the clicks off of this?
Yeah. But there's
Amish Mafia. This is what I wanted to talk about. I've sat down in my head going, I haven't heard enough about the Amish Mafia. Let's have a discussion.
There's some people that might be interested. But okay, there's one instance where this regular everyday city dude, I guess he lives down the way from the Amish village. I guess he basically nicks a buggy, and this woman goes to the head mafia guy. His name's Lebanon Levi.
All right.
And they're like, okay, well, let's go check on this. And I guess they got like a license plate number somehow or something. They track the guy down to his like trailer, and he's like, "Hey, did you?" The one guy confronts the guy who clipped the buggy. Hey, did you clip a buggy or whatever? And the guy was just like, "What are you doing here? Get off my property!" Gets all defensive. So then the guy loads up his shotgun and just blasts through the car, like blasts through the window. And he's like, "That'll teach him." Come on. So yeah, don't mess with the Amish Mafia. Although I don't think it's real. So
I myself.
it could be armed with pitchforks. I mean,
Sure, what the hell not?
yeah, it's making me think of Weird Al's. What you call it? Amish Paradise.
Yup.
Oh my God. Oh boy. All right. Well, do you want to take a break and maybe we'll come back with yours?
If you want to, we can, or we can just, mine. I don't have
It's
a
up to you.
dissertation to give over mine. But I mean,
How about we take a break? We'll come back with what you've been watching. How about that?
sure, what the hell.
Okay.
Half an hour's a good point.
All right, guys. We'll be back. Bye bye. Do you love the show and can't get enough? Make sure to check us out on youtube.com/The Geek Eclectic and make sure to like and subscribe. To download past episodes and to gain access to other content, visit our website at geekecpodcast.wordpress.com. And if you'd like to contact the show, you can email us at geekecpodcast@gmail.com.
Boom.
All right, and we're back. So, yeah, we just covered what I was watching. So, Nick, now what have you been watching?
Well, I've been kind of in a retro phase. So I've been watching a little bit of Scrubs.
Ooh,
Love Scrubs.
great show.
Phenomenal. God. Just general ones. I mean, it's kind of just been on in the background while I've been working on stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And a couple lines have been sticking with me actually lately. I'm not going to lie. And I'm going to read it because I'm going to fuck it up if I don't. So my apologies for my shitty rendition of a good JD line. But it goes, shut up, shut up, shut up, and shut up, okay? Who are you people to give me advice about anything? All you do is bitch about your relationships all day long. And you know what? Glare all you want, big dog, okay? Because I'm not afraid of you. Oh no, Jordan's paying attention to the baby. That must be so hard for Doctor. Look at me, isn't it? Look at me. And you two, what are you arguing about since you got engaged? Wow, you're probably the first couple that's ever done that. It can't be that you're just scared, is it? And you know what? Let's forget that for just 1 second, that a month ago you told me you couldn't be in a relationship with anyone, because for me, it's actually fun to watch you sabotage your own relationships from the outside. It really is. Honestly, the only thing that gives me comfort, you guys, is that while I'm sitting at home, staring at the ceiling, just wishing I had someone to talk to, is knowing that none of you idiots realize how lucky you are.
Very nice.
I love that line.
Wow.
I mean, the only other major line from that one that stuck in my head is, I don't believe people are meant to be by themselves. That's why if you actually find someone you care about, it's important to let go of the little things, even if you can't let go all the way, because nothing sucks more than feeling all alone, no matter how many people are around. Like, those are powerful lines. Like,
Yeah.
shit.
It's deep, son.
That's got some depth to it.
Just a bit. We went on the deep end.
A little bit.
Man.
I've been having some issues, personally. They've been weighing on me. Yeah. And every so often I find Scrubs, so at least.
But when you find something you can relate to,
that's the relation right there.
Yeah, it really can hit home. I mean,
how fucked up JD's situation is right then is how exactly I've been feeling lately.
Oh man. But, when you really find that, when you really find that something, man, that just connects. I mean, in a sense, it's kind of awesome. I mean, you may be going through the worst.
It's just the old-fashioned. It's easier to go through something knowing that other people have felt that way.
Exactly. Yeah.
Even though, I mean, hell,
you're not the only one.
Personally, I'm someone that overall really I love my friends. I do, and I mean that sounds so fucking odd to say out loud because no shit.
Thanks, man.
Who doesn't? But I'm getting to the point where I'm getting bitter. You know what I mean? Like not in like a really overly so way, not a way that's like disruptive to my relationships, but I'm kind of just tired of seeing all my friends that have just happy, loving relationships and being just very happy for them, but only seeing that happiness from the outside. That one's been bumming the hell out of me for the last few, months. But like really been noticeably for the last week or so. Yeah. That's me. But yeah, that one had a lot of good honesty to it. Both of those lines. And
that really hit home for you.
It really did. I mean, God, I almost had forgotten about the Elliot portion of that one.
Yeah.
Of literally like a second. Let's remember that a month ago you couldn't be with anyone. Mm-hmm. Like that kind of that weighs on you.
Yeah, just a bit.
But on a lighter note, mind-numbing depression. Not like seriously bad ones, because I know people that are actually depressed way worse than I am. But for someone that's fairly happy all the time, I mean, not manically, but happy, it bums you out. But let's see, the other thing I've been watching lately, Boston Legal.
Denny Crane.
Fucking Denny Crane.
Denny Crane.
I've been loving Boston Legal. It's one of the best shows. It has some of the best cinematography overall. And just, it's great. And let's not lie to ourselves. I love Bill Shatner. I think he's one of the best actors of the generation. At least best Canadian actors.
Oh, yeah.
I've got some friends that will bitch overall on that statement alone, but still, I don't care. But Bill Shatner is one of the best, and I think it's truly his first major role that made him probably a little bigger than Captain Kirk. I don't know about you.
Really?
I love Denny Crane. I love Captain Kirk, but Denny Crane is Bill Shatner now. Like, it's just so good.
You can't tell who, is that Denny Crane? No, that's William Shatner.
Like,
I mean,
just walking into a courtroom, cuckoos for Cocoa Puffs. Denny Crane, tricks for kids, not hookers. Denny Crane, just walking around saying his own fucking name. I love that show. Like, God, I love that show. Like, do you ever watch Boston Legal?
A little bit.
You watched it more in passing, though, right?
Yeah, in passing.
Like, hell, I've got the DVDs for Christ's sake.
Wow.
I love this show. But, God. Just the interaction between Alan Shore and Denny Crane. Alan Shore being James Spader. Denny Crane being, Bill Shatner. Captain Kirk himself. So, God, just, the real bitches I always heard? Mind you, I have no facts to back this up, but I always heard this, that James Spader has photographic memory.
Really?
So they gave him huge lines of scripts. He's got some of the best speeches in the whole series.
Yeah.
And he'd look at him once and just go. Just go.
I would love to have I would love to have that.
That'd be
Just
phenomenal.
To look at something and just, all right, got it.
I've got this. But no, it's just, he's just one hell of a talent. I mean, James Spader is a massive talent.
I'm just a fan of his deadpan, just
Oh, God, yes.
snark, just how he just interacts. Like on the he was on The Office
Yeah.
for a short while.
Robert California.
Yeah, Robert California.
Holy shit. I think that had, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Michael Scott. But
Yeah.
I think that Robert California has one of the best lines of all time on the show.
Give it to me.
You remember?
remember?
You remember when I remember it? It was when Andy was trying to get his job back,
Right.
and he said, "I've got your biggest client, and hire me back, or I will take my business somewhere else." And he just is on the phone going, "You're trying to blackmail me." I am. I will not be blackmailed by some effete, ineffectual, soft penis debutante. Like, just that fucking line itself blows me off. But still,
Oh my god.
you don't even know my real name. I'm the fucking Lizard King. Like,
Lizard
what
King.
the fuck? It was beautiful. Like, just Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Like, not to do a great segue into something, because that's not happening. But you know what I'm really excited for?
What?
I'm excited to see him in Avengers 2, Age of Ultron.
Oh my god.
Super excited.
I wonder how he's gonna talk as Ultron. Is he going to be this robotic, hello,
Oh no, I put money. Think of
Well.
it. It's something that I think in the current series they're saying that Tony made to overall kind of give them all a break, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
So he could, in a sense,
It's kinda
isn't
like
it like
Jarvis.
Jarvis? Yeah.
Kind of like Jarvis, but different.
Maybe it'll have some of Tony's quirks or something like that. You
That'd
see
be
you
cool.
see how James Spader is in most of his
Oh, yeah.
roles. He's
He's creepy, but like the
Oh,
best
yeah.
kind.
yeah. I can just imagine that deadpan face behind Ultron, or if anybody. Oh my god.
Like that's a movie though. I'm really, really looking forward.
I'm
to.
excited about that one. I've seen photos of I think it was Aaron Johnson, whoever plays Quicksilver. That guy, the guy who played Kick-Ass. I just call him Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass is good
Yeah,
enough.
Kick-Ass is in the Avengers.
I love that movie too.
I love that too.
Kick-Ass 1 and 2. It's one of the very few sequels I thought equaled it.
Oh hell yeah!
Like it was good.
I mean, you had Nicolas Cage in the first one as well.
You did, and he did a great job. It wasn't just a paycheck.
Good call, baby doll. And he blows her away. Go see Kick-Ass if you haven't seen it. But if you're a real geek, then obviously you've seen it.
Or you're busy. I mean, hell, shit.
You better go watch it, son.
I only caught it out of theaters. I didn't catch it in theaters.
Oh man, but yeah, he's in it. Kick-Ass is in that. One of the Olsen, not the Olsen twins, but the other sister.
Oh, the younger sister.
Yeah, she's in it. She's
hot.
the Oh hell yeah, she's the Scarlet Witch, I believe.
She is hot. I could see that.
Yeah, and I don't know who else. I think the Vision is going to be in this, and he's played by I believe Paul Bettany, I believe.
Paul Bettany,
Yeah, Paul Bettany.
the guy who plays Jarvis's voice.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. They got Jarvis to play the
Jarvis.
Vision.
Well, he's a good actor. He's a solid
yeah.
fucking actor.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think my favorite one of his before his new shit has been A Knight's Tale. Played Geoffrey Chaucer.
Yeah.
He played
Great
Chaucer.
movie.
It was a phenomenal movie.
Great movie, dude. I mean, all around great actor. So I'm not surprised that they got him on board to actually.
I mean, he played opposite Hoban Washburn, man.
Yeah.
That's a Serenity reference. I hope somebody got. Maybe didn't.
got.
But it's a phenomenal movie. But what else you looking forward to movie wise? Like, what's coming up that you are excited for?
Ooh. I'm thinking Interstellar.
Is that the one with McConaughey?
That's with McConaughey, man.
So you know what? As much shit as I can give McConaughey, just his overall way of doing it, that looks like he's going to do pretty damn well. But I don't know if I could off the bat. It's going to take like a few minutes of disbelief.
Yeah.
For me to sit there and be like, all right, engineer, sure, why not?
He's got to go save the planet because
he's going to go
Earth...
save the world because Earth is all used up.
Yeah, got to go find a new planet that has, is rich in resources.
Basically the beginning of Firefly.
I tell you what, man. So what we're going to do is we're going to get shot out in outer space. We're going to travel interstellarly because the movie is called Interstellar.
Roll credits.
And we're going to find another planet rich in resources. All right.
That's pretty much what I could see the first draft being.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Who could we get to play this guy? McConaughey. I got the first page of this bitch. I know it. Like a vision popped in my head and I knew what it was going to be. God damn. That does look pretty good, though.
Yeah, the daughter's like, are you coming back? Man, I don't know. I mean, there might be some hot tail on this new planet, some aliens. I don't know, man.
I like his whole I'm coming back. And then you see him basically go to light speed.
Yeah, he's like...
If my understanding of how light speed works, the moment he touched light speed, which... theoretically, currently impossible, but
theoretically impossible, honey. I'm not coming back.
Well,
let's just be real.
It's currently impossible. At least it might be theoretically possible, depending on what they're doing. But overall, let's say that it's currently like they say it is. Like Neil deGrasse Tyson will explain it.
Yeah.
Which we're not putting a clip of him in there, but we're more or less the faster you're going, the slower time is passing for you. Time is still passing. But at the same time, as you go fast, everything else is going fast as shit around you. So if you went to light speed and went a mile, like something like a year would have passed for other people. Not a mile, but let's see, what was it? Like 1 light year.
Yeah. You
come back, you do a 2 light year trip, 2 years have passed for you, and something like 200 plus have passed here. So everyone there that you knew and that you knew at all, like perhaps the daughter that he's leaving behind, is dead. Long dead. Not just kinda, long dead.
Well, time to procreate, man. I get older and they all stay the same, man. Or they're dead.
That's why he likes high school girls out here. Jesus.
Because I'm interstellarly traveling. Oh my god, this is going to be a great. I want to see this movie. Isn't he like flying around with like Anne Hathaway or something like that? I think so.
I hope if it's Anne Hathaway, I'll see it opening day.
Oh yeah, she can wear the Catwoman suit too. I mean, that'd be great. But
that'd be a nice addition. That could be the new flight suit.
Yeah, that would be nice.
What else are you looking forward to, though?
Oh boy, really looking forward to the next installment of Sin City: A Dame to Kill For.
I heard it didn't do very well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Really? Wow.
Like I heard that some of the biggest bitches and gripes about it were that. Well, they were the obvious ones.
Yeah.
Why wait 8 years to make a sequel?
Yeah, that's one of the big ones.
Why replace one of your main characters with a different main character, but keep everything else the same about him?
Josh Brolin takes
Clive Owen's
place.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, anything that's got Frank Miller as the writer, or even just the main idea behind it, for Christ's sake.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. But this movie would have done so much better if it was like 5 years ago. 4 years ago. 3 years ago.
It really would have.
I mean, I don't think I'm going to go see it in theaters.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to see it in theaters. It's probably going to be a rental for me. I'm just unsure about it. I mean, Obviously, I'm happy that Mickey Rourke is back.
Oh God, yeah.
And I mean,
God, yes. Love Mickey Rourke.
He's
such a troubled soul.
I'm just so glad he's back as Marv, and Marv was obviously one of my favorite characters from the novel.
I watched the Everything Wrong with Sin City thing on Cinema. What is that one called? Cinema Sins.
Yeah.
It was great. Like, it was sitting there basically. They had like a 2-minute portion of just Marv. It's like, hang on, this guy's jumping off buildings, and we're worried that bullets might hurt him. Oh wait, hang on, he's being shot. Nothing's really happening. How in the fuck is this guy not just dying at any point here?
Oh God. Well, yeah, Marv is like, in a sense, he's modeled like after Batman. Frank Miller wanted to make his own kind of like Batman type character. So like when he's wearing like all the bandages on his face, that's kind of like almost like the Mask, kind of.
Gotcha.
That's what.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. When was that? It was released. The Sin City was released in 2005. 2005.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. 9 years later.
Nine. Scratch that. 9 years. Like, I could see them releasing it like 2007, 2008.
I could even go with 2010.
Yeah, but man, wow. I don't know what the case was for waiting that long. I don't know if there was some sort of issue. I don't know.
I mean, it kind of feels like more of a cult following movie anyway.
Yeah, I love the hell out of that first one. I mean, I thought it was great. I mean, one of the guys I really loved in it was obviously Michael Clark Duncan, rest in peace.
Oh God, yeah.
And I believe that character that he plays, I can't remember the name, but that character isn't going to be in A Dame to Kill For, and it's like, wow, that was Michael Clark Duncan.
Oh, I know.
I don't know, it's kind of weird, but
I mean, it's kind of weird.
But the replacing of Clive Owen too. I mean,
yeah.
That's
on top of it, I mean, Brittany Murphy's died since the movie was out.
Yeah, that's true.
This is not a very. It's. I don't know if I'd want to be in the cast for Sin City, to be honest.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, the whole Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in it, and his part is completely new, made up.
The points don't matter.
Nothing was in his character was not in the novels.
That's right. I totally just made up whose lines that anyway, Jeff.
But
points are all made up, and they don't matter. It's all good. I'm Drew Carey. I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
I don't know. It's going to be
It's
interesting.
Gonna be pretty damn good, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to get huge box office numbers, but who really gives a fuck about that besides studios?
I'm still going to see it. I'm
probably going to wait till it comes out in video, though.
Oh,
God, video. DVD.
On VHS. Oh, damn it. I got tracking on the screen. Oh, man.
Clean off my Betamax. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
You know what else I'm looking forward to, though?
Oh, yeah. What do you look forward to?
Mockingjay.
Oh, yeah.
I read the books. I really liked the books.
I'd never read the books.
Really?
Really.
They're solid read. They're not a hard read either.
That's what a lot of people are telling me. I need to go back and read.
God, yes.
Yeah.
I'm now one of them as well.
But this is interesting because I'd like to find out a little bit more about the book. I'd like to find out what people who read the book thought about the movie. I mean, what did you think about the second movie?
I mean, it was still good.
Yeah,
book was better, obviously. I mean,
that's with any adaptation.
Isn't a book better?
Yeah,
but the thing I really didn't like overall, I mean, it was a little toss in that they could have easily done. I thought was the little relationship she had, like the mayor's daughter, and how she found out about 8 revolting because she was at the mayor's house and saw the feed of 8 revolting, that the mayor was the only one kind of supposed to see this shit because it was in his den, more or less, his workroom, and she wasn't supposed to see it. No one's supposed to know the shit's going on. And it's little things like that where that's how she found out about it. That they're easy, quick fixes that they did, and they're not bad in any way. But I liked them a little bit more. Just a tiny bit, though.
It adds a little bit more.
Like, because I don't really see why they would have a platoon of their troopers, more or less, there on the train listening to news about how District 8 is revolting and not have the fucking door locked.
Yeah.
I mean, the mayor who knows this girl who has been buying her the food that he's been, the food she's hunted, and knows that she hunts and doesn't give a fuck. And I think he likes strawberries too, and that was one of the things I think he bought from her too. But the fact that you trust this girl, the fact that she's a champion, the fact that she's at your house and you don't always have your guard up at your house, I thought was really a little bit of a better way of approaching on. Okay, that's how she found out because he's not like, I don't know, military and all this other shit that the ones that apparently in the movie incidentally forgot to close the door.
Yeah.
But,
Whoopsie.
Oh, that's not locked. I'm fucked. Okay.
Okay, well.
Keep this quiet. Appreciate it. But it was just, I liked the movie. I mean, for me, I really like Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's a fucking phenomenal actress.
Oh, definitely.
And honestly, I think that just her interviews even. The little interviews that she's been doing about how people asked her about how, do you think you had to work out? Did you have to do a specific diet or anything like that to prepare for the role of Katniss? And she's like, no, I don't think I should ever have to do that, actually. I don't think it's good to make a role model for people, for women especially, for girls that are growing up, that you have to look a certain way to be accepted. I eat burgers, fries, and pizza. Don't get me wrong. I work out. But at the same point, I'm not going to fucking starve myself to look like I'm fit.
Yeah.
I was like, this chick is badass.
Yeah.
Period.
You're like, I gotta find a woman like that.
Gotta find a woman, but still, like, that would be even
Come
better.
on, Jennifer, holla at my boy Nick. Come on.
No.
No.
I would be tossed aside within minutes of that one. That's fine. This isn't Silver Lining Playbook. I gotta get me a fucked up individual.
It'd be like Hunger Games
like
for
that.
dudes. It'd be like Hunger Games for dudes competing for Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, I'd be fucked right there.
You'd be stabbing dudes with tridents and shit.
Fuck.
Nick would be on the top of that fucking structure, not being killed.
Bow. Get the bow out.
Go for the bow, man. Go for the bow.
And the bow staff.
Yeah.
Boom. That's a combo you can't beat.
Oh my god.
That's an inside joke that no one's gonna get. It's perfectly fine though.
Nick always carries around a bow staff with him.
I do actually.
He walks around like fucking Donatello.
It's my walking stick. It's all good.
Yeah.
All right, here. Little inside, little behind the curtain thing.
Here we go.
I was injured on the job back in 2009 and again in 2011. Bad enough that...
Well, you were working your ambulance job.
Yeah, when I was doing EMS. Yeah. And bad enough that I have some lasting and sustaining issues. Like occasionally my leg goes numb, occasionally my arm goes numb. Not in like a heart attack way, but just like from elbow down.
Get that checked.
From slightly below the elbow down. It's a nerve issue, and I know it is. So... Occasionally, if I have to take, if I feel like doing a walk, which is one of the only things I can kind of do that doesn't, isn't completely agony, which, mind you, a good enough walk will be, but still, you gotta kind of press through. Occasionally, I will lose my balance, and I've found using a walking stick like that is pretty easy.
There's nothing wrong with it. I have a walking stick. Well, I like going on hikes, like in the park. And stuff like that, like in the woods.
I used to.
I got one.
I used to like doing that. I mean, hell, after my injury,
I couldn't feel anything in my leg.
After my injury, when I was still, marginally fit, I was, sitting there thinking, I gotta get back. I gotta, get back in shape. I gotta get back to being, muscly as shit. I gotta get back the 8-pack. I gotta do. I tried running, and I say tried.
Yeah.
Because I get out of the house. I'm, just in shorts and a t-shirt, and I got some running shoes on.
Mm-hmm.
And I start going. And within probably 2 minutes, I fall on my face like twice. Maybe even
God.
3 times. Like I nearly crashed my face into concrete.
Jesus.
I rolled through it. I did martial arts for like 17 fucking years. So I naturally fall more or less correctly. But
This wasn't expected, obviously.
no. I mean, well, hell, I did a motorcycle accident. I still landed perfectly fine. I mean, the only thing that happened was I had a few, going 60 to I'm rolling on the ground is not a good way to do it. But,
Jesus.
But it's just, I was running and my leg went numb. So when I tried, I couldn't feel that my leg didn't hit right. So when I wanted to run, I had to be watching my feet the whole fucking time.
So you're just looking down.
I'm looking down, which is really not the way you're supposed to run, in my opinion.
You just run into a car or...
Which basically, I've tried running a few times since, and it's kind of the same thing. And it's one of those things that I like doing, well, to a point.
Yeah.
I like doing because it's physically helpful to maintaining, fitness overall.
Yeah.
I don't like doing it really, but I used to not be bad at it. I was very fast. You can even attest to that. I'm pretty fucking quick for a guy that's not really super. You're lanky as shit.
Yeah.
You could basically playing softball with you. You could basically hit second base within 5 strides.
Oh yeah.
I needed 10. And mind you, I'm not that short. I've just got shorter legs. I'm a torso heavy kind of guy.
So if we were playing in softball, would you be watching your feet as you ran?
Occasionally, yeah.
Wow, so
that's why.
Okay, well, that explains a lot.
Did you not occasionally see me stumble when I got to the base?
That explains a lot because I remember you were going to second base one time. You just totally decked this dude.
I didn't deck him. No,
I thought you decked him.
That wasn't. He's the one that tackled me.
Oh.
Don't you remember that?
I was gonna say
me and Jason almost got kicked out of the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Me and Jason.
Well, maybe he was trying to he saw you just looking down and he's like, this dude is coming at me.
No. I mean, even then it wasn't that bad. That was before the second one, the really bad one that made my leg numb. No, you're talking about one where we were playing this other team that. All right, here, really behind the curtain on this one. We were playing, and we were gray team. With an E, not an A. And we were playing this team that was red team at this church softball, league that, I'm not going to lie, I didn't really belong to the church either, but still.
We just wanted to play softball.
We wanted to play softball, and fuck it, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And we're playing, and my old man's coaching. And one of our buddies, Jason, is in the outfield.
Yep.
And I'm playing shortstop. And this is before the motorcycle accident when I started pitching.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't throw overhand for 3 months.
Good God.
But I am a train wreck, but I always get back on my feet.
Like the $6 billion man.
Goddamn right.
Bionic man. Yup. Jesus.
Ladies. But I'm going for a double play. I get a nice ground ball. I'm coming over. I'm about to grab and no, it wasn't. Fuck, I'm wrong. Second base. It was a grounder to second base.
Yeah.
It flipped to me. I'm at the base. I'm at 2, and I'm about to chuck it to 1. Right. When I look at the guy, and he's dropping his head and
he's coming
like he's
second
about
base.
to tackle my
This guy's coming to second base.
This league had if you're out, you had to abandon.
Yeah.
It's an abandon rule.
I mean, there was no slide. Yeah, there was no sliding.
No sliding. There's no basically knocking the shit out of a player. Yeah. You can't do it.
You just gotta, you're like, okay, I'm out.
And he is trucking at me. Oh. And he's the coach. He's the other coach of the other. He's the coach of the other team's son.
Yeah.
And he just drops shoulder, like he's about to tackle my ass.
Like, oh hell no.
So me, in the tactically combative mentality I had, especially then, said, okay, not getting the double play.
Yeah.
In my head in about a split second.
It's like, this son of a bitch is coming at me.
I'm about to get tackled. Yeah. Nothing I can do about that, but I'm going to reverse this son of a bitch. And I did a stomach throw. For anyone that needs to know what that is, look it up. It's basically when You absorb the hit from someone. You put your leg up into their stomach/crotch region, but luckily I got the stomach. And you launch them as you're going backwards. You launch them behind you. So their momentum is basically carrying them through this hit.
Oh, yeah. This guy was trucking it, too.
He was. It was not going to be good if I didn't do this.
Oh, my God.
But I do that. I think my glove came off like halfway through.
Yeah.
Because he hit hard.
You collided.
I knocked him almost into the outfield. Like, I knocked him out of the infield for the most part. And his mom starts flipping.
What are you doing?
Her shit.
Why are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God.
Yelling for me to get ejected. But the best part was, I wasn't the first one of our team to freak out. The first person on our team to freak out was Jason. And Jason is in the outfield of a church league at a fucking church.
Yeah.
Going, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
What bullshit? Fuck you! And starts just screaming, just starts yelling, starts fucking getting loud as shit from the outfield. Like, let's put it this way. I'm hearing him loud and clear. He's in center field. I'm at second. Maybe a couple feet off second. But he is screaming loud enough for the lady to hear him.
Well, it was bullshit.
Oh, it was. It totally was.
Total bullshit.
And she's sitting there saying that he should get ejected too because of this shit. I should get ejected for throwing her son.
And you're swearing.
Exactly. And she fucking kept on screaming, swearing in a church league.
Stop swearing.
I think she swore too. It's
Stop fucking swearing.
Stop fucking swearing.
And the best part was, I then get up and go, okay, bullshit. Your fucking douchebag son just tried to tackle my ass.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I threw him. Yeah, I totally did. You want to try and eject me for it? Go for it.
And then you just throw her.
But fuck this shit. This asshole tried to hurt me. Like, not to sound childish about it. He tried to injure me.
Yeah.
Fuck you. And the best moment, I think, was while Jason's running in from fucking center and's got my back at 2 within seconds as he's still fully screaming at her.
Yeah.
My old man steps out of the dugout and goes, yeah, your son was being an asshole and tried to knock my son on his ass. Maybe you should shut the fuck up and sit down, bitch. Oh! I sat there going like, I know exactly where I got this shit from.
Oh, man. Your dad just sweeps the leg of that bitch.
Totally did. Like, it was...
Sit down, bitch.
Like, it was... And the best part was he was calm about it, too. Yeah. Like, he was just like...
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Maybe you should just sit down and shut the fuck up, bitch. Oh, that's the one you're thinking.
Okay, I remember this because I was... first, I think I was sitting out. I think someone was subbed in for me.
Yeah, you hurt your leg at a show.
Yeah, I was...
or your back. Was it your back or your leg?
I think it was... No. No, it was from playing, I think.
Was it?
Oh, no, I was in
right after the show.
I was in a band for a while, and I had hurt my, ankle or something. I was
He was jumping while he was
jumping around on stage, and I landed on my ankle like an idiot.
Twisted the fucking thing.
Yeah. So I was sitting out. I'm watching all this take place behind. I'm standing behind the plate, and I'm like, holy shit. I'm not hobbling out there. I'm like, fuck that. I'm just watching this from afar, watching this go down. I'm waiting for someone just to
take a swing.
Yeah, I'm waiting for someone to take a swing at this point.
And I'm not gonna
anyone at this point.
I used to have the temper for the swing to be taken.
I mean, if
I've gotten better in my older age, but I used to have the temper that the swing might have been me first.
God, if I had an iPhone at that time or any kind of mobile device and I could film, world star, baby, world star. But oh my god, that was insane. I'm so glad you brought that up. I don't care if it's derailing. That was a great
the whole fucking show.
Who cares?
Yeah, that's the rest of the show. I don't give a fuck. It's perfect. Like goddamn, that was probably one of the.
Oh,
and the best part was and here's some really inside baseball on this one, or softball technically. Uh-huh. I was trying to plug his sister's best friend too. At the time.
Yeah.
And you remember, things actually weren't going bad until that game happened.
Yeah.
And then our
Well,
little...
she was okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. She was dating that guy.
No. She wasn't dating him. They were just friends. Like that was
friends,
his
yeah.
best. That was his sister's best friend.
Oh, okay.
But me yelling back, Jason yelling back,
yeah,
and
it got real.
visibly he's one of our best buddies, especially then.
Oh yeah.
That kind of sullied her impression on me. And she's one of them good old Christian girls.
Yeah.
Which, I'm not always, but hey, especially the girl part.
You're just mother effing.
I'm fucking
This
screaming
guy,
back
his
in
mom.
the middle of a church league softball game. I'm not being terrible, but I'm at the same point, I'm not holding much back.
Right.
But fuck, that totally ended that chance.
Oh man. Well, blew that one, but
A little bit.
little bit.
Little bit.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh my god. Wow.
Fuck.
That was great. I'm glad you shared that. I don't know where we were before this. We were talking about.
I remember something about
we went behind the curtain and then behind the curtain.
We went like 7 curtains
Holy
back.
shit.
We're in a different theater at the moment, just standing behind
Like-
6 different curtains that we've already passed through, talking.
I feel like I've watched like 8 different movies, and I don't know the original movie that we were watching before.
Pretty much, yeah. I think it was
Like-
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I think so. Which is coming out in theaters. I think it's being re-released.
30th anniversary.
30th anniversary. Which is
yes.
yeah. Let's just move about Ghostbusters. I don't know. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we were talking about upcoming movies that we wanted to see.
Besides the fact that Mockingjay looked pretty fucking good.
Yeah, is that? I think we just
I
came
think that
full
we got
circle.
there. We
We
got
just came full circle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were talking about the bow staff.
The bow staff got us
Yeah,
there.
the bow staff.
Yep.
The bow staff. Yeah.
Don't worry. One of the other
And that
things-
is why Nick walks with a bow staff.
One of the things I also have, other than that, in my car always, for the most part, is my cane. Because occasionally I do
boy.
need the fucking thing. That's right.
Speaking of a
guys.
cane, we're gonna go behind the curtain.
Speaking of a cane, Michael. No.
Michael Caine. The thing is, my name is Michael Caine, and I walk with a cane.
I don't think he does.
I don't think it does either.
It'd be meta if he did.
That would be so hilarious if he walked with a cane.
I don't know. I think it'd be more sad than hilarious if he did.
I'd still find it hilarious.
I'm sad
Mike
that I have to walk
O'Kane.
with a cane.
Mike.
I'm sad that I have to, so I don't know.
Well, I'm glad that I don't have to and that you do.
Oh,
So, tough shit. Chin up, cheerio.
that's harsh. That's harsh, yeah. No. Oh, God. But yeah, I'm... let's see, what the hell should we finish off with? Because we can go really personal on this show tonight.
We're getting deep
But-
tonight.
But at the same point, I don't want to mention any names or any major situations in case they ever do listen.
We'll make up. We'll make up a name.
Oh no, they'd figure it out. She's
Are
too
you
goddamn
serious?
smart for that. She's too fucking smart for that shit.
We'll just call her Girl X.
Yeah, that'll work.
Or we'll just put a different scenario. We'll say that Katniss and Peter Mellock.
You almost threw up there.
Oh God.
No, I'm not. You know what?
Oh, Nick.
Tonight I'm not feeling like going too much deeper. I'm already sounding like a sad bitch on the
We've
show.
already gone too deep. We've already gone deeper. Let's go deep.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll see what they think about it. If they want to hear more, we'll talk.
Guys, email us at geekecpodcast@gmail.com. Let us know if you want us to go deeper. If you want us to keep going down the rabbit hole.
Or just, keep it at the tip.
Just the tip.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, is that what you want to say to Girl X? Or?
I'm a romantic at heart. Like, it would
I
be
hear you.
very
I
much-
hear you.
It'd be in sweeter phrasings with basically the same intention.
Girl X, I just want to let you know we love you.
Oh, you like
More
it.
so, Nick.
That is.
Yeah.
You're a married motherfucker. Watch your goddamn hands.
I'm married, baby. I'm a married man for all you ladies out there. Sorry. I'm taken. But,
And I'm sad and lonely.
oh, come on. Come on, ladies. Come on. Look at my brother right here.
On this video podcast that is not in fact a vlog. It has no video or pictures currently.
Eventually, we're gonna up the
sure
production value.
We are going to,
yeah.
but at the moment, I'm about to start school again this semester, and I'm a cheap bitch after I just bought books. We were sitting there talking about doing this the day after I bought the books. I was like, yeah, I'm broke for a few weeks / months. Maybe soon.
Dude, buying books was the worst in college.
Best part is I found out one of my mom's friends' daughter's going through the same program, about to finish. I could basically just fucking had the books.
Wow.
Yup.
Could have just given it to you. And
Yup.
this shit is expensive. I just remember being in school and having to buy all this bullshit, and
Cleared a good chunk of my bank account.
man, it's rough, dude. It's rough, but you should just go on like eBay or something, or half that.
The
Tom or
bitch
whatever
of
it
the
is.
whole thing is, you know what really pissed me off?
What?
They wouldn't give us a book list until like a week and a half before.
Oh, that's bullshit.
So anything I was looking up on Amazon, which was much fucking cheaper, I mean like insanely cheap. There's a book that's $120 I found for $6.
Damn.
For fucking $6. But it would have taken, even with Prime membership and even with the fastest shit, it would have taken like fucking 8 days to get the damn thing here.
Yeah.
And this is me looking up what has to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 17 books. 17 books.
17 books?
17 books.
Oh my god.
Mind you,
That's insane.
don't get me wrong. It's way the fuck too many. Way
Just a bit.
the fuck too many. But, like, it supposedly takes you most of the way through the whole program. So, I mean, I can kind of give it okay on that one.
Yeah.
But, like, it just trying to put it all together was a huge pain in my ass. And trying to find the right editions and all this bullshit. Because I've had teachers that are like, I don't care what edition you have. It's pretty much the same shit.
Yeah.
Next. I've had teachers that are like, you need this one because it's going to be question 6 on page 125. And boom, that's you need to answer that question on Tuesday. God damn it. Like, I fucking...
17 books. Good God.
So yeah, I
Nick.
basically nicely cleared part of my bank account for that one. Loving it. But it is
feel you.
about, let's see, 3:26 a.m.
Oh my God almighty. Do you see what we do for you people?
Well, good listening.
Oh,
Or,
yeah.
or not.
Or not.
Maybe.
Maybe. But we're going to hopefully record these a lot earlier.
Well,
Gonna
hang
shoot
on,
for
hang on, hold on. I wasn't the one that was the late one today, sir.
All right, that was me.
That's right.
That was me.
That's right. I mean, you had a good excuse, but still, I was ready way a long time ago.
Spending time with family and all that good stuff.
Indeed.
Yeah, we'll hopefully do some earlier shows, and we're gonna shoot for maybe trying to get a show out maybe
Once a week.
once a week.
Minimum once a week.
Yeah.
As long as, family and stuff like that doesn't, or for me, clinical hours, don't make it impossible. But we're going to try and at least put one out a week.
Yeah.
So,
And we'll have them available for all old shows available for download, and that is at
WordPress.
It's at geekecpodcast.wordpress.com.
Boom.
And of course, you can watch all the videos on our channel here at youtube.com/The Geek Eclectic. So I think it's a wrap, don't you think?
I do indeed. Because we had a question last week, I'm going to throw one out there again. If you could have... Let's see, I'm making this one up on the spot. If you could have 3 superheroes... No. If you could have 3 superheroes that were your arch rivals,
Ooh.
who would you pick? And mind you, at least one of them has to be good. Like, at least one of them has, like...
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to pick Superman off the bat.
I take the guy from Unbreakable who's just glass.
I'm gonna take Jim. I'd like to see how I did in a fight with him. Yeah.
Yeah, shatter his body and
And if you listened last week, use the powers that you picked in your 5 and see how they match up.
destroy the glass guy from Unbreakable.
Pretty much. Samuel Jackson.
You goddamn motherfucker.
That wraps it up for us tonight,
Yep.
guys. Remember, like and subscribe and email us at
geekecpodcast@gmail.com. And it's been a pleasure, and we'll see you guys next time.
And one last thing, guys. It's been real. It's actually been fun, and it has kind of been real fun.
Yeah.
But, well, it's late as fuck. So, good night.
Night, guys. Bye.
When you start to think about the alternate route, I'll start to hear what you're all about. Treasure these moments, they're all we've got. Lots of big album collector snapshots, yeah. Tell me your story, tell me, my friend. If you already told me, then tell